Welcome. I'm Kinetic Symphony. I hunt down and report on mysterious and weird true stories, from glitches to the paranormal. Case file number 57, written by user Cole3G. Picking up a package at Whole Foods, sees a strange man. Moments later, he vanished completely. What happened? This happened to me several days ago, and I'm still unsure what to think about it. I was at Whole Foods to pick up an Amazon package because they have the pickup lockers right outside the entrance in the parking garage. I walk up to the lockers and this guy is standing right in front of them, just staring straight ahead. He doesn't acknowledge me, so I ask him if he needs any help. Nothing, no response. Doesn't even seem like he heard me. Just keeps staring ahead, not blinking or moving. So I go inside the store to get an employee. Maybe they can call for medical or police help. Also, so I can safely get my package. While talking with the employee, another shopper overheard me and said, "I'm glad you said something because I saw him too when I came in and thought it was creepy. That was about 20 minutes ago." The employee comes out with me and asks the man to leave, but he just keeps staring. I get my package and get in my car, which is parked right in front, so I can still see him. I see the employee go back inside, probably to call the police. I look down for maybe 5 seconds to start my car, look back up, and he's gone. I see the employee come back out and looking confused. He starts walking around the parking garage to see where the guy went, but he can't find him. There's nowhere he could have gone in the few seconds I was looking away. There were only a few other cars in the garage, none of which were occupied. I don't know what to make of it. My friend suggested he was on drugs, but he didn't seem like it. Clean clothes, fit and healthy looking, no cracked out eyes or anything. Wondering if anyone has experienced something similar. Case notes, file number 57. It sounds like the man was asleep, almost like he was sleepwalking. But as you say, he was properly dressed. You said there's nowhere he could have gone within this parking garage, so there were no corners he could have rounded quickly. If not, then it seems like it was a simple case of astral projection. But it does seem it was accidental, of course. If I'm guessing correctly, this man didn't even realize he was doing it at all. He may still not even know he did it. What do you think? Case file number 58, written by user me-n-the-boiiis. He watched a boy get into an enclosed water slide, only the boy disappeared. What happened? When I was a teenager, I worked as a lifeguard in a water park. We had 5 water slides that started from this one tower and ended at a single pool that was within line of sight, but with the layout of the park, it was a few minutes walk from the slide pool to the top of the slides again. One lifeguard sat at the top of the tower, and another would be at the pool at the bottom, so we would signal to each other if someone was messing around on the way down, or if we needed to pause the line for any reason. With the layout of the park, you could not just see the slide pool, but see the entire park from the top of the slide tower. You could even see someone as they walked the entire path from the slide pool up to the slide tower again. The last 2 hours of the day were always really slow on the slides, so I would frequently skip my breaks to sit on top and twiddle my thumbs for the remainder of my shift. Anyways, it's about 30 minutes before closing. I'm doing my thing, chilling on the top of the slides. Only 2 kids, a boy and a girl, were going down the slides and coming back up, since there was no line at this point. As I said, it was a long walk, so the boy would come up and go, then about 2 minutes later, the girl would come up and go too. 2 minutes later the boy again, etc. Well, the boy comes back up, and he goes down slide 2. Slide 2 is completely enclosed, very fast. It's under a 20-second ride, and has about a 24-inch diameter. I'm bored, so I lean over the rails, watching the bottom, and never see the boy come out of the slide. A minute later, the girl comes up, and she says she wants to go down slide 2. I tell her to wait a minute and have her wait while I watch for the boy to come out, but he never does. After a solid 2 minutes from me sending him down, keep in mind, it's a fully enclosed 20-second ride, I radio the guard at the bottom and ask if the boy came out, The guard says he never did. Then I scan over the entire park. There are maybe 20 people in the park at this time of day, and I don't see the boy anywhere. At this point, I'm just getting confused, but chalk it up to the boy coming down, jumping out of the side of the pool, and going to the nearby bathroom. After finally concluding I must be crazy, I send the girl down slide 2. Sure enough, 20 seconds later, the girl comes out of the slide and runs off, no issue. A few minutes later, the girl comes back up, goes down slide 2 again, and comes right back out 20 seconds later. So I go back to waiting for the next person to come up the slide tower, when all of a sudden, the boy comes out of the bottom of slide 2. It had been at least 10 minutes since I had sent him down, and the girl had gone through that slide as normal 2 times in those 10 minutes. To this day, I just can't figure out what happened. As I said, slide 2 is fast, narrow, and fully enclosed. There's no way to stop yourself on the way down. Trust me, I've tried. And even if he did manage to stop himself, there's no way that girl could have passed by him at all, let alone unimpeded in the normal 20 seconds. This boy just disappeared off the face of the earth for 10 minutes and respawned in the middle of slide 2 like nothing at all had happened. I've gone over it in my head many times, and to this day, still have no clue what happened to that boy for those 10 minutes. Case notes, file number 58. So per the layout of your story, I can't see any explanation besides a time slip. And per the comments here, it seems to be related with your specific water park. How many of these time slips result in missing 411 cases, I wonder? What if many children or even adults aren't being abducted by people or aliens, but they're simply stuck out of sync with the rest of us? Unfortunately, you couldn't talk to the kid after to get his perspective. I wonder how it felt for him. Seems like he's basically in suspended animation until he re-emerges. Or is it just full time travel, actually teleporting into the future? He doesn't exist in those moments until he reappeared. I suppose it doesn't change much for the person it's happening to, but the actual physical process would be very different. It's just weird. Why happen here in a water park? Apparently someone else has seen this happen in the same water park, which is just baffling. There's something about this physical location. What do you think? If you like this video, give it a like, and also subscribe on up.